Guys, welcome back to the channel. In this video, we're going to go over an article released from Hemp Inc, ticker symbol HEMP, and it says, Hemp Inc reports hempcrete may soon be certified as a national building material in the United States. So it says, according to the news source, once hempcrete is approved or certified as a national building material, the material will be accessible to the standard person to construct with and allow you to build it without needing an alternative material variance. Certification of hempcrete will ultimately help permitting departments gain more familiar with the material, which is new to many since legalized under the 2018 Farm Bill, especially since it has a big barrier. The barrier is many building professionals aren't familiar with it or think that it's a substitution for concrete or think it's something to get high on. Yes, it's a green dream to some, but still unknown to others. And there are the states that make you get a permit for hemp a bit tricky, since no national guidelines, test methods, or specifics for hempcrete exist. The building codes differ across the board. Approval depends on whether the local officials embrace the innovation. The U.S. Hemp Building Association has been trying to establish best practices and rules for acceptance by the IRC, and many are optimistic that new hempcrete codes will spark a groundswell of interest. This shouldn't be too hard with all the benefits that hempcrete offers. The insulation material resists mold, fire, and pests, and practically lasts forever. Not to mention, it absorbs carbon. One source noted that hempcrete, the non-structure insulation made of hemp hurd and lime binder, provides a superior insulation product when installed up to 1 foot thick in wall assemblies. The material is vapor permeable, thermally regulated, fire resistant, and repels mold and pests. Hempcrete insulation is carbon negative due to the large amounts of carbon sequestered by the hemp plant via photosynthesis while growing. It goes on to say the building industry is very traditional and doesn't see many new materials. Most of the new materials used in the building industry have remained the same for years, and those same materials have been negative environmentally and have health impacts. Hempcrete, on the other hand, is not only sustainable and green, it makes ecological and financial sense. It's favorable in many ways, so when the IRC enshrines hempcrete as a certified natural building material later this year, the potential for the building industry could be huge. Okay, so we're going to kind of stop there because I can keep going on and on and on. But I'm going to link this in the description below for you to continue to read. But I will say this, guys. This, in my opinion, is something that is big, big, big for Hemp Incorporated. Not necessarily that they're selling hempcrete, but the fact that they are the leading, basically leading company in the industrial hemp industry. And they have the largest processing facility, plant facility in North America, and they've just been around for so long, and they're like the premier company for industrial hemp. So the fact that they're implementing this is really big, okay? And it's going to take some time. Yes, like they were saying, is building codes may take some time to get some of this approved, and not to mention a paradigm shift among contractors as far as using the traditional method to switching to hempcrete. Okay, but obviously once a couple of people use this and see the benefits, then more and more people will start using it. But it's just going to take some time. Okay, but that's okay. So we have time. It gives you time to continue to build your longer term position on it and obtain a large amount of shares of the company for the longer term. So anyway, I just wanted to provide that update to you. Let's go ahead and take a look at the charts and let's see what they're telling us. All right, guys, taking a look at Hemp Incorporated, ticker symbol HEMP. First of all, we are slowly, trucking along here and about to. Actually, I just redrew the fib level, but I'm gonna have to redraw it again several days later because our new ceiling is actually going to be a little bit lower than what we currently are now. As you see that as the time period goes along, we have, like we have some, it kind of pushes through, and you're going to lose some of these candles right here, right? So in about a week or so, this piece right here will go away, and your new ceiling will actually be 0.00 0.79. You may as well just call it 0.008, and hopefully the low won't be too lower than that. As you see, we've been kind of just hanging around this level for a while. So currently it is at 0.0017. It basically bounces from 0.0016 to 0.0018 back and forth all the way. It's been quite a while since we've had any type of significant push on this stock here. Even National Hemp Day was kind of a bust. It didn't really do much with the company price or anything. It just kind of stayed, like I said, 0.0018, and then it fell right back down. So that's what we just kind of keep doing. So right now, that's your floor currently on the 180-day 4 hours, 0.0016, and then 0.003, 0.005, basically, then 0.006, and then 7, 8, and then your absolute tip top is about a penny. Okay. Overall, in my opinion, guys, if this thing's going to start to move and actually get taken serious by really anyone who's looking to get into it, is I think if it gets to maybe a penny and it can actually find support at a penny, then maybe it may attract some other people in and kind of be like, what's going on here? And then maybe next leg up like 5 cents, 10 cents, 15, 20 cents. And I think eventually we'll get there. I think it's just going to take a long time. So like I said, eventually it'll, hopefully start moving and have a significant move to the upside. But until then, great buying opportunity for those of you who are looking to build a position to average down or whatnot. So just to kind of give you some, insight on, how many shares can I get? How much money do I have to put in to start a position? I currently have 250,000 shares of hemp. My goal is probably 1 million shares, and I've just been kind of nibbling here and there. I haven't, put a significant amount of money in because I know that this thing's going to take time. I know that this is cheap. I know that I can just throw a few bucks, every 2 weeks or every month and build my position out slowly. And that way, if it does drop, I'm averaging down and getting my price per share down to kind of limit the risk. Okay. So for me, let's say I put in 25 bucks at these current prices. You'll have 14,705 shares. All right. And that's, let's say you do want to do $170. Okay. Just to kind of make it even here, you can have 100,000 shares. All right. So kind of put that into perspective of, how much money I've been putting in, because I only have 250,000 shares. So I'm not putting a lot of money in at a time. I did have about 20,000 shares at one time. And then whenever it had that run up last year to 4 cents, I took profits, waited for it to fall down, put my money back in, initial investment plus my profits to get a lot more shares. And like I said, I've been kind of nibbling here and there and building my position out that way. So anyway, guys, I just wanted to provide that update for you. In my opinion, we have a lot of good things working in our favor. It's just going to, again, take some time. And, on this one, don't be afraid to take profits if we do see some type of big move to the upside. Okay, just kind of randomly, if it starts moving and getting a big shot up, again, don't be afraid to take some profits. Let it fall down, because it is an OTC stock, so they're super volatile, and you could always get back in and ride the wave. But overall, long term, I am bullish on this stock, and I am working on building my position out to probably, I'm saying, about 1 million shares, unless it starts taking off pretty fast and significant in the near future. So, all right, guys, let me know your thoughts below. Other than that, we'll catch you in the next one.